China is going into overdrive, trying to capture the cryptocurrency economy. And this is one of the biggest bull signals that I think we've seen in a very long time. If you're at all familiar with the history of China and cryptocurrency, then you're well aware that this is one of the most important regions in the entire world for driving bullish price action in both Bitcoin and the larger crypto economy. Well, today we've just gotten word that China has started showing cryptocurrency advertisements on its national television stations. This is absolutely huge, and it indicates, along with a few other key pieces of data, that China is not playing around and plans to make cryptocurrency a driving pillar of its next few years of development for its economy. This comes in tandem with the news that China is launching its government-backed metaverse platform. That's right, the metaverse, that meme that was such a big deal in 2021 and now has led to a ton of down bad degens throughout 2022 and beyond. Well, guess what? Just like I told you back then, it's not going away. This is the future of the internet. Crypto and metaverse will easily be, in my belief, the largest online industry. And there is absolutely zero doubt in my mind that that is where the future's headed. We also have word that Hong Kong has finally just opened up its crypto trading to retail users. This, of course, has been in flux ever since China, quote, banned Bitcoin and banned crypto trading back in 2017. The Chinese government has been on again, off again with allowing access to cryptocurrency. Now, many believe this has a lot to do with its capital flight issues. China likes to keep all the money inside the country, and crypto, of course, makes it very difficult to do that. Now, going a layer deeper here, we can actually see that it's not just free reign here for trading crypto in Hong Kong, but there is a pretty significant catch. Essentially, they're going to be very, very selective about the types of coins that are allowed to be traded within the retail environment in Hong Kong. That, of course, shines a huge spotlight on the coins that will be available for trading in the region. Shout out to TED Talks Macro here, as he's actually gone through and shown here the coins that will be tradable in the region based upon the rules that were released. Now, this is not confirmed officially, but again, essentially what we're looking at is big, highly liquid, highly time-tested tokens that are listed in indexes. Check it out. Here's what the list includes: BTC, ETH, Sol, Filecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Atom, Cosmos, Matic, BNB, Litecoin, Link, AVAX, Cardano, and DOT. What's crazy about this is I've actually made a new cycle video that will be coming out soon, where I actually talk about the specific narratives and coins that I'm focusing on for the next cycle. And actually, a significant amount of these are mentioned in that video. In fact, I've been on a rampage debunking some of the biggest myths about crypto, namely that you always have to find something hot and fresh and new to actually make significant gains in crypto, when in reality, accumulating a coin or a project that is continually pushing towards its goal, that has a strong marketing arm, that has a strong community, well, accumulating those at the lows of the bear market is actually one of the easiest ways for you to hit a mega gainer, as long as you have enough patience to wait for the next cycle to begin. Check it out. If you had accumulated Cardano between the 2 and 10 cent range during the last bear market, where you could have easily accumulated plenty at 3 cents, well, guess what? Cardano eventually hit a $3 high. That's 100x off the lows if you had just bought a top 10 coin from the last cycle, one with a huge community, a very cultish community, and just literally held on to it. Now, I'm not saying to buy Cardano. I actually do not hold any Cardano. I'm saying, hey, look, when we evaluate this list of coins here, it's not like the Chinese government is going to stop its people from getting ultimately rich from crypto. They're just saying, hey, look, we're only going to sanction the coins that we think are definitely going to come back and have a next leg. And that's not even that bad of a thing. In fact, it makes a repeat of history for the coins on this list all that much more likely when we do hit our next cycle. The Chinese government aggressively moving back into crypto is one of the absolute biggest bull signals for the next cycle. Do not underestimate the power of the Chinese Bitcoin and crypto community. At one point, it was estimated that Chinese miners controlled 95% of the hash rate. In fact, given Bitcoin's origins, it can be argued that it would never have succeeded on this level without Chinese influence. Regardless of what you think about China, its involvement in crypto again is extremely bullish. And we know for certain China loves to change the rules very rapidly, and they could change the rules once again. But in my opinion, what we're seeing is a clear and obvious response to America's policy missteps within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. China may be a lot of things, but they're not stupid. And helping cryptocurrency make it to that next leg, that next cycle, is something that we should all be paying attention to. So what does this mean, and how can we use this information to make an absolutely insane amount of money going forward? Well, listen up. As we said before, we've been looking for something to break. We started to see things breaking in the banking system with the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, and now more recently First Republic Bank, along with literally hundreds of banks that are underwater on their balance sheets. Washington can't even figure out how to agree on the debt ceiling. It's not just a national embarrassment, it's a global embarrassment. But we know that it's in no one's best interest to let the total economy collapse. And that's why we know the fire hose of money will come out eventually. And when it does, I want to be well positioned in crypto assets. Everyone's expecting a Q3 recession, something that we've been talking about for over a year. Whether or not that comes, I want to be prepared for that possibility. That could easily drag Bitcoin down in the chaos. And so I want to be prepared with some dry powder to buy. That's why when the bank started collapsing, I didn't chuck all my money into the market. I've been steadily accumulating little by little each week. And if we see some massive bloody capitulation, I'll be ready to buy that. While this is not my video on overall narratives and coins for the next cycle, I'm going to go ahead and say this. The list of China coins is mostly filled with stuff that actually has some chops to it, that has significant communities. And a lot of those coins have a fairly decent risk-adjusted bet profile. I believe we are entering into the moment of max opportunity. As the market starts to grind down, but everything around indicates that another cycle is on the horizon. I can't help but be excited to accumulate coins slowly and steadily over the coming months and potentially even over the next year or two as we look at astronomical discounts on decentralized networks that I believe will help govern the future of our financial world, the future of our internet. And I can't help but be excited about the opportunity to ride the next astronomical bubble with you all. As always, I'm EllioTrades. It's good to be back. It's been a little break here. If you guys enjoyed this first video back, you know what to do. As always, check out this video. It's just as good as this one, maybe even better, and I'll see you very soon on the next episode.